Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. This is your Astro Oracle report for the month of June of 2024. This month, most astrological signs had a really good May month. So this month, I thought we would do the underlying energy, like usual, the overall message, like usual. But this time, we're going to do a money career segment. We're going to do a relationship romance segment, and then a segment on what will make you, where you'll find most happiness in, or what message you need to know most. So for your underlying energy for the sign of Cancer for the month of June of 2024, you have been Cancer. This is a transmission. You have been feeling like you are bound to something that you no longer want. And you are almost feeling like you're almost feeling like you're drowning in the emotional part of that situation. You are being told today, this month, that you have the power to alchemize your future. Alchemize yourself out of the restrictions, alchemize yourself out of the feeling of being overwhelmed. The underlying energy for Cancer is utilize your ability to transform. And once you do that, once you utilize your ability to transform, the changes that you have been hoping for, that you've been wanting, will move very quickly. All disparity will move out of your energy, and you must plan on what it is you're replacing that disparaging energy with. There are major changes in store for you in the month of June 2024, Cancer. The overall message for Cancer. Let's see, what is the overall message for Cancer for June of 2024? I want to remind you that I am a conscious trance channeler. So the words that I say are being channeled. And I do use tarot cards. I use oracle cards. That's why it's Astro Oracle, to give me imagery, so to give messages that are most appropriate for you. And it is a general reading, so take what resonates with you as the message that is for you today, for this month. The overall message is this is the transmission I'm receiving. As you look ahead, you see some troubling times. You need to stay objective to what you're seeing and not get emotionally involved in the trauma, the trauma and the drama. Because in this time of turbulence, you will know what you need to clear away, what no longer serves you, and be in a position to welcome in the success that you have been looking forward to. With the new, fresh perspective that you are gaining, don't let the past interfere in your thoughts. Let the dreams that you have, let them expand. Take the quiet time that you need, the time of self-discovery, the time of solidifying your roots, your foundation, solidifying your wants and desires. Take some time to make sure you know what those are, what your foundation is. And then you will be able to have a smooth flow towards more prosperity, towards ending the difficult situations you have felt you have been in, kind of the restraints that you may have felt you are in, because you are looking at your life and at everything that goes on in your life from a different perspective. You have been given the time to do that. Now you need to utilize that new perspective and know that your decisions are what you have come to. This is the overall message. You have taken the quiet time and now you are awakening to how you're going to continue to live your life in a productive, thoughtful, abundant future. That's pretty good, Cancer. That's a pretty good message for an overall message. Okay, so the next segment is money and career for Cancer for June of 2024. What message do we have for Cancer for June of 2024? You will be money and career. You will be in a situation where you need to decide. You will be forced to make a decision in your career. If you have been experiencing frustrations in your career, you will be in a situation where you need to make a decision, hot or cold, right or left. Set your goals, know what your goals are. Do any reconciliations that you need in your relationships within your career. It's also being suggested that you come to a reconciliation of how you view money. That will set your target, your goals, in a position where no matter what happens, you got the bridge to get you safely from one point to another. So if you have thought restraints about money, or if you're having difficulties in your career, there will be some change, but it is for the better. As you make the change in your money thoughts, it improves. As you make a change in your thought perception, in your career, you see the options you have. You're not stuck where you are. You see the options. So if that job, that career that you are passionate about, or that you have been doing for a long time or for a while, if you don't think it's working out, you start without having those constraints. You begin to see options, and that is the bonus that you are getting in your money and career segment in the month of June of 2024. Be critical about your thinking. Know what you're doing. I mean, know what you are thinking about in money and in career. Know what it is. If you want more money, if you realize that you have constraints about the thought of money, then you are able to adjust that and change your life. If you take away all the stress and the oh what's and the oh they did that from a career, you also see the options and that changes your life too. If you are in a career that you love, there are steps that will be taken for you to accomplish a higher level. You will get higher up in the organization because you are respected and because you do the work you want to do and you love it. So you will reap what you sow. And that bridge is always there to help you go from one area to another. You have to trust that your bridge is there and solid. This will finally lead you to being able to enjoy what you're doing, enjoy your life because you know that you're secure in your career and the money will increase easily and without a lot of hassle, a lot of weight. So it's really good, Cancer. Your money and career path is looking good. There's change, not but there is change happening and it will be for the good. You're not going to be faced with a block because you always have that bridge. You always have a bridge and you've been thoughtful about these things. So you will not be distressed in the change. The changes will be for the better. And you are protected because you are protected from the negativity, negative forces. Relationship and romance. So some of you, just remember that this message is take what resonates with you from these general messages. Some of you have been in very much despair about your relationships. Some of you have been ignoring your relationships because you work hard, and that's your focus. Some of you don't appreciate the relationships that you have, and some of you aren't appreciated in your relationship. If it is a friendship, if it is a romantic relationship, if it is a business relationship. Some of you have not been appreciated. The energy that is starting to swirl is you are beginning to grow. You're beginning to flow easier because you have taken the trauma out of your relationship. Wait, I'm going to back up there. You need to take the drama and the trauma out of your relationship and begin to start seeing the benefits of the relationship. If it's not a relationship that is worthwhile, don't stay in it. But instead of being in the trauma and drama of a relationship that you may have fabricated in your head that it may not be true, you're being asked to make that decision. Either move away from the relationship, move away from the romance, or start realizing that you really do have a nice situation and it's not binding you down. It's just that you have not allowed it to bind you. What's your perception? Are you being bound up or are you flowing? Your relationships are growing. And you just need now to determine which it is and take the drama out of it. Again, you can alchemize what it is in your life that you want to expand on. and make it what you want. And realize you need to be thoughtful about it, because some of the things that are going on in your head aren't real, aren't based on realistic situation. Some things are being fabricated just because the universal energy is like that right now. That's kind of interesting. That's an interesting message. You are to focus on being realistic, not focusing on detriment. Focus on finding out the truth of your relationships. If it's a friendship, or if it's romance, or if it's within the workplace. So, excuse me. Because once you have determined what the real energy is, you know what you need to get rid of and what you need to bind yourself to. That's your situation with romance and the energy around romance and relationships. For Cancer, June 2024. The final segment is where you will can find most happiness this month, or what you need to know most this month. Cancer, June of 2024. Let's see, what do we have for Cancer 2024? You are being asked to uncage yourself, let yourself out of restrictions that you've been putting on yourself. That will improve, that will change, that will expand your perception. And in that expansion, you will expose the things that need to be exposed. You will reveal the things that you need to reveal. You do have you have a path. You are on a path that once you sort out the details, your paths come together into one solid foundational energy. And this is where you find your happiness, where you find your solitude, where you find your everything comes together, where you find the spot that makes you most happy. Once you work the two sides and once you resolve the things along your path, and then you get your foundational ground. There's a few precarious moments, but as you proceed through them, you are supported. You are supported, and when you stick to it, when you stay on your path, when you don't let all the things disrupt you, as you are clearing, renewing getting up your perception. It may be a little unstable for a few moments, a short amount of time. And from that, you reach and your foundation, which brings you the glory, the abundance, the happiness that you want. The happiness that you want needs to be defined. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? Your life is intentional. You know what you came to want to be. So you need to start deciding that is where you want to go, the direction you want to go in. Once you've done that, you reach that pinnacle, that point where you have foundation, abundance comes to you easily and effortlessly, and the happiness that you have within expands And that opens up a whole new area for you to pursue and find more and more and more happiness from. That is where you will find your most happy, most happiness, and what you need to know most. It is being on your own path, finding the passion that you have, knowing the passion that you have and which direction you want to go with that passion, eliminating the things that no longer suit you, and knowing that you have a bridge that gets you over everything that may be the tough times, the dilemmas. And there will be very few dilemmas because all is really improving and looking up for you, Cancer. That's it. That's it for Cancer. Have a good month. Have a good month, Cancer. If you need to re-listen to this, re-listen to it again. It's going to be a good month. Perception, perception, perception. Isn't that what they were saying? Okay. Well, have a good month, Cancer. Thank you for stopping in. Please stay tuned because there is a lot more to come.